Hi, my name is Patrick Donders. Welcome at Expat Pension Holland. We often hear it's difficult to understand the Dutch private pension plan. Therefore, we will now give you 12 tips. As independent firm with no ties to providers, we will mention the positive but also the restrictive aspects of such plans. Let's get started.
Tip number 1.
Getting a private pension plan is only a real option if you are not already participating in a workplace pension plan with a tax max annual premium. Therefore, it's advisable to first check if this is the case.
Tip number 2.
Investing in any pension plan can only be a good option if there are substantial tax benefits. Therefore, it's advisable to first check if you have such benefits. Depending on your personal situation and income, they quickly reduce your Dutch Box 1 tax exposure with thousands of euros. For some people even up to more than 30,000 euro. If you might have a Dutch 30% expat tax ruling, be aware that those wages are not included when calculating the annual tax max amount.
Tip number 3.
The often huge tax benefits make the plan very attractive, of course, as other investment options do not give such benefits. But please make sure that the capital you invest can remain in the plan until retirement age, as there is no such thing as an early payout. By the way, in this regard, it's of course about the net capital, and thus about the invested capital minus the tax refund.
Tip number 4.
A private plan is only a real option if there is no chance of loss of capital if you were to pass before full payout. This won't happen, of course, but just to be thorough. Therefore, please check if a plan includes this next of kin coverage. By the way, if you might have a young family, you might want to check the need for additional and guaranteed life insurance, as the costs are very low at young age.
Tip number 5.
Many expats retire in another country, and this raises the question about international payout. Please make sure that the plan and the provider you choose have no limitations in this regard. This will prevent additional costs and many issues later on.
Tip number 6.
If you retire in another country, there's the issue of double taxation, being in a residential country and in the Netherlands at source. This double taxation is often prevented by a double tax treaty. It states which country is allowed to tax the payout according to national tax law, which often results in requesting a Dutch tax exemption. The required forms, therefore, are already included on our website.
Tip number 7.
Make sure that the payout options as of retirement age fit your personal situation. You can choose the payout you prefer as of retirement age, as long as there is a minimum payout period of 5 years. A one-time 10% taxable lump sum is also possible, most likely. A quick payout sounds of course great, but make sure it does not propel you into a higher tax rate.
Tip number 8.
Workplace pension claims that have been built up in the past can often be transferred into a new active workplace pension plan. Often even if the new plan is located in another country. For private pension plans, there is often no such option for an international transfer of value. On national level, it might exist.
Tip number 9.
Regarding investments, make sure you invest according to your personal risk profile. This is very relevant. And that you reduce investment risk several years before retirement age. And that the annual fund costs are not too high. We see this happening way too often. As you know, the Dutch are cheap. We do not like to pay too much, and neither should you.
Tip number 10.
When you make projections about annual premium payments and expected capitals at retirement age, those projections can and should look excellent. Please do not forget the effect of inflation. In the EU, we calculate with an annual 2%, which does have a very substantial effect over a few decades. All the more reason to start investing early on.
Tip number 11.
Expats often ask how to keep track of the details and investments of the private plan. Make sure you choose a provider who offers portal access that gives 24/7 insight in all the paid premiums, investments, values and costs, regardless of which country you now live and retire.
Tip number 12.
Finally, if you have the feeling that all is well and that the plan is a great option for you, then please go ahead. But if you might hesitate, then best to wait. A fine plan will also be a fine plan in 6 or 12 months' time. No need to rush. Never get a plan if you're not sure. Well, after these tips, we hope you have more insight in the Dutch private pension plan. If you have any questions about your personal situation, or if you would like our firm to set up a suitable plan, feel free to contact our team. We will gladly assist and give you independent advice. You're most welcome.